Hi friends, today we're going to continue to be looking at immigration and particularly what immigrants did after they arrived at Ellis Island. We talked about the boat ride, we talked about how they kind of got checked in, but we haven't seen what they did after. And so today we're going to be looking at these pages in the book, pages 12 through 17, and we're going to be thinking about the details that we're learning through these photographs and illustrations and what possibly our captions could be. So I want you to be looking at these photographs and saying, one, what am I learning here? Two, what could be the caption? Because captions provide us with details. So let's start reading. Many immigrants stayed in large cities because they could find jobs there. Papa found a job in a meat market in New York City. So look at this. We can see this photograph. We can obviously see that it's a long time ago. And we can see this photograph. There's a lot of information that is being shown to me here. The hustle and bustle of the city, how many of these vehicles are going around on the streets, that immigrants might have really came into New York City, filled it up, and done a lot of jobs there once they got there because they have to pay for food and all those other things they need. You'll decide later what you would caption that photograph. Look at that and decide, well, what is it teaching me? Why did the author decide to put it there? Next pages. My older brother got a job on the railroad. He moved to one of the new towns that grew along the railroad tracks in the American West. So I'm going to ask you on the worksheet to decide a caption for this photograph. But on this one, I'll show you an example. So I might say, on this one, I can see that it's two kids, probably him and his older brother that he was talking about here, going to a town along the railroad tracks. So I would say just that. I would say, me and my brother along the railroad tracks of our town in the American West. And you're going to decide, well, what do I see here? I see a train, I see people working on it, maybe immigrants worked on it, immigrants traveled on it. Did immigrants make it? Decide what you think the caption might be and write it down where it asks. If you want to do that right now, you can pause the video and do it. We also did work at home for extra money. For fun, I played games in the street. So I can see this. I'm going to ask you to do the caption for this photograph where we can see, those kids are doing something out in the street that's matching with our text here. What possibly could they be doing and what could our caption be? Over here we might say the caption might be, families sat around the dinner table and found ways to play or enjoy themselves in the large city. At school, I learned to speak English with students from 25 different countries. Think about this photograph. What do we see here? I see immigrants learning to speak English with students from all over the world. I see a teacher here. I see pictures up here and a door. I see desks and children writing, children working together, children writing on not a dry erase board because those weren't invented yet, a chalkboard. So I want you to decide on a caption for that. So after you finish this video, go and complete the worksheet and make sure that you do a caption for all 4 pictures. There should either be 2 pages or your page should be front and back. Good luck. I'm sure you will do amazing things with this assignment.